Hello, friends. I want to begin my message today with these words from Mickey Scott Bay Jones. She's a womanist, faith-rooted, contemplative activist who calls herself a justice doula. From the beginning of the pandemic, we've been asking the question, what is being born of this long, hard labor? These are her words. Together we will create brave space, because there is no such thing as safe space. We exist in the real world. We all carry scars and we all have caused wounds. In this space we seek to turn down the volume of the outside world. We amplify voices that fight to be heard elsewhere. We call each other to more truth and love. We have the right to start somewhere and continue to grow. We have the responsibility to examine what we think we know. We will not be perfect. This space will not be perfect. It will not always be what we wish it to be, but it will be our brave space together, and we will work in it, side by side. The 8 end statements which guide our work now, the ways in which we will work to be different by 2023 include this one, informed by Mickey Scott Bay Jones's words. Create brave space for racial healing and dismantling dominant culture. I've always found this one both challenging and a little amusing, because asking us to dismantle dominant culture, which is the source of so much of our privilege and so much of our satisfaction, is a little like asking the bullet to heal the wound. But nonetheless, we are increasingly conscious of the ways in which safety is largely an illusion and bravery is what's called for. Now, when I say safety is largely an illusion, I'm not saying we should somehow reduce the precautions that we're taking in the interest of public health, in the interest of one another's well-being, because that kind of those precautions are actually in many ways an expression of love and respect for one another. What I am saying is that even and especially in these moments, in this time, we're called to be brave in a very particular way. We need to be brave not in pursuit of specific goals which we're working toward, but to be brave in an acknowledgement that we need first to be present to the reality of this moment, to surrender into the reality of this moment, because the spiritual lesson we are practicing to enter into is a particular kind of humility that is born of relinquishment. It is not a planning process. It is not how we can return to normal. It is about recognizing where we are, being fully in the moment of where we are, summoning as much kindness as we can, summoning as much forbearance as we can, amplifying voices that fight to be heard, and listening carefully. Friends, there is something vital being born. We don't yet know its name, but I pray that among its many names will be greater justice, greater love, a deeper sense of human kindness. I think together, side by side, in this brave space we make together, we just may find our way. Thank you.